Oh, a bit of adrenaline before the start. Sorry guys.
Okay guys, and welcome to another video from me, Crazy Skindog, and today we have the final round of the Castle Combe Karting Championship for 2021. So we were aiming for a top 10 finish, so we're starting the day in 11th, but we got a few guys behind that could catch us up and a few guys ahead that we need to do better than to get into that top 10. We've obviously seen the first three heats and how we got on in those. We had a fourth, a third and a second, so that's not too bad. We're hoping for a decent result in the fourth heat to get us into a decent final and put us in a good position for those final positions on the season. And I'm really looking forward to these two because these were some good races coming up. So let's dive straight on in. Okay, so here we are, heat 4, and in this one we're starting third, and we're looking for a good finish in this one, as I said. From looking at the grid beforehand, we should be able to do well in this one. Starting third on the right hand side of the grid is good, and yeah, we're confident we're faster than the two in front at least. So we're gonna see what we can do here. So yeah, onto the grid. Thumbs up. Nice quick green light, away we go. Decent start on the left hand side there, but we're still going to follow the right hand side down into third, bump them through, and then we're going to take the inside line. No, we're going to slot in. No, yeah, we are going to go for it. They were late to turn in, so we dived for it, gave them space on the way out of the chicane, and we're ahead coming up the hill. And we're going to catch up a little bit, count up, down around the top corner, coming down the hill, following now, just going to get our heads down, try and catch up. We are fairly confident we should be able to get up into first now. We're feeling good. Come for the cutback. No, just gonna keep our heads down and try and catch up. Now we're coming up the hill. Human DRS catching up a bit. He's looking over his shoulder. No, we're not close enough. Have a little look. No, not enough drive. And we're gonna come running down here, and obviously we're a single file round this part of the lap. Okay. Let's have another look. So hairpin, try cut back. Oh, we're going to get nearly alongside again, but not quite enough drive just off these corners. We're just not getting enough drive out the corner to get past, but we are right on his tail now. Going to look. No, we're going to stick to the racing line, see if we can get it down the inside down here. No, once again, can't quite get the speed coming out of the corner in order to get past. Hairpin coming up. Let's see what we can pull out here. No, too good on the brakes in front, so we didn't manage to get a switch back or anything. But we're coming through the chicane well up the hill. Let's just stick to the left-hand side. Take a look, side by side. Oh, not quite enough drive. No, still not enough drive coming out of that corner. Struggling out of that corner today. Not getting much drive. Don't know if this kart was slow off the line or if I was just hitting the pedal too hard and spinning the back wheels. But we're starting to think now we've got to make a move. We need these extra couple of points for finishing first in this heat. So we're right on the bumper. We're going to go right for the inside this time. We take a look, slide a little bit of contact. We're ahead. No, we're going to try and stay ahead there. We end up round the outside here. Oh, we thought we had it done, and that was the last lap. No, well fought back there. Yeah, we really should have had that move done, but couldn't quite make it stick. Great driving all round. So yeah, I told you we had a good race coming up, so that was pretty competitive. Second place though is all right. That puts us a fourth, a third, and 2 seconds on the 4 heats. So we jumped into the B final. We qualified for fourth in the B final. Thumbs up from behind, and so what we're going to do now. Oh yeah, we had Dan behind us. Dan's only a second round this one, but he's looking super quick. Shout out to Dan for being a cool guy and just getting in touch with me on Instagram and stuff. We had a good chat, but great bit of racing there. Let's get into the B final. Okay guys, so the B final. We've qualified 6th into the B final. As I went to get into the car, the GoPro battery had died, so I had to run back, get another battery and come back as quick as I could to get in the car in time. So we're going down the pit lane, putting our gloves on, and yeah, heading down to the grid. So we've got Sam Slater up in first and Billy in second. They both had poor days in the heats, So they're down in the B final with us, and then we got Leo in 4th, Sebastiano in 5th in front of us. We need to finish a few places ahead of Sebastiano in order to get through to the into the top 10, hopefully, in the championship, so we'll be keeping our eye on him. We're starting in 6th, and then we got Sam Nielsen in 7th behind us. We're looking at the lights, but I think the guys at the back are still waiting to line up. It takes a while with 10 karts on the grid. Yeah, there we got Sam behind us to the right. And I think, unfortunately for Dan, he's driven into the wrong grid slot. So he's supposed to have driven into grid slot 9. He's gone into grid slot 10. Guy in 3rd there's been a bit cheeky and stolen a few extra meters of distance. And then we see the marshal realises that the guys are the wrong way around. Unfortunately for Dan, he's driven into the wrong slot there. We don't use these 9th and 10 slots until the finals. So there we go. Marshall pushing them out the way, getting them relined. So a nice pause before the start of the final, just to get the nerves building up a little bit more for us. And it's all going well. Marshall trying to get down into his correct grid slot. There we go. He's over and into his slot. And then Marshall's getting ready to come back, give the thumbs up. So we're going to look back towards the lights. Everybody's in their slot, thumbs up, green light, away we go. How's the start? It's alright, we're going to get straight over to the right hand side behind Sebastiano, the inside's king. Give Sebastiano a bit of a nudge there. Unfortunately we get a bit of a nudge ourselves. He's very much right to be unhappy with us there, but kind of unavoidable, unfortunately, in that first corner. He loses out to Leo ahead. We're going to have a look up the inside. Nope, we're going to have to brake into the barrier, and then Sam sends it round the outside. Great move from Sam. It's a real struggle in these finals when everybody's nose to tail. See a bit battling ahead. Sebastian's going to take advantage of that, and let's see what we can start doing. Leo's pushed wide there, and we're gonna send it as well. Perfect example there of once you get out of the train of karts, you just get swallowed up by multiple from behind. So we're going to maintain the racing line so that we're not out of that train. See if we can get a good drive and just start challenging ahead. Sam has a go at Sebastiano ahead, doesn't quite come off. So no changes for position there. Coming around the hairpin, we're looking all right round there, maintaining the gap to Sam ahead. And Sam Slater seems to have checked out front. He's on a mission. He needs to get through to that A final and have a good result in that to retain the championship. With Ryan in 2nd, he's qualified for 1st in the A final, so that's going to be an interesting battle between those two. But for now, we'll focus on my battle. We've got 2nd place with a bit of a gap. Then we got Billy, Sebastiano, Sam ahead, and then myself. We're just going to stick on Sam's tail. We're not going to push him too much, because if we fight, then 3rd and 4th get away, and then we lose any opportunity of making positions up. So we're going to try and just maintain this for now, see if we can't catch up. If something presents itself, then we'll take advantage, and hopefully Billy will catch 2nd there, and 2nd Billy and Sebastiano will have a good battle, and we can pick up any pieces from that. You never know. It's a bit slippery out there today. Not too bad, but there's a couple of slippery patches, and it's hard to overtake here. So if somebody takes a dive, they usually end up compromising the other person. So there's definitely positions to be gained from the guys fighting ahead. We can see Billy's catching up to 2nd. We're just maintaining with Sam in front. We've fallen back a bit from Sebastiano, but hopefully they'll start fighting now and let us get back involved. So we're going to get up the hill, look over the shoulder just to check who's behind us. Leo's still right on our tail, I believe, at this point. And we're going all right around that top corner. We see Sebastiano's pushing Billy now, who's going to be challenging 2nd anytime soon. So we need to get our heads down, get caught up to those guys. You see it's heating up. So we're getting good drive round there. No problems around the hairpin today. Maintaining to Sam ahead. Human DRS, every little advantage we can gather in this B final. We really want to get into that A final and score some decent points. We'll see Leo have a look at the inside there, so we're going to go defensive down the hill, keep him behind us. Oh, there's been a move ahead, and Billy's got compromised, and Sam's going to overtake him. I'm going to overtake him. Not sure what's going on there with the blue suit. Don't know if he knocked Billy out to the side and wanted to let him back past to avoid a penalty, but he's slowed up. That slowed Billy up, and we're into 4th. So now me and Sam heads down, chase Sebastiano, see if we can't catch him and have a battle for that 2nd qualification place into the A final. we're happy with the pace today. We're doing well. Leo's behind us though, so he's super fast. Oh, there's the checkered flag, so not quite enough time to see if we could catch up to Sebastiano. But a really enjoyable race. One mistake at the start put me down into back down to 7th, I think it was, wasn't it? And we lost out to Sam in front and just couldn't get back past him. Would have been nice if we could have stayed ahead of him and fought with Sebastiano ahead, but not to be. But I'll take 4th in the B final after today. That was a good event, a good finish. Super happy with that. Thumbs up all around. Great racing. Really enjoyed that final and heat 4. Shake of the hand with Sam. Shake with Leo. Great driving, guys. And we're going to do something a little bit different now. We're actually going to watch the A final. So let's jump into that. Okay, guys. So we actually decided to film the A final watching from the sidelines. And we'll watch through this because this is really interesting. Ryan has qualified first, has the fastest lap currently, but is 1 point behind Sam Slater, who's just lined up there in 9th in the green suit. So the championship is between those two. Sam needs to get up to 4th, I believe it is. And there we are, they're away. First corner is always a bit crazy, can't see it from the spectating area, unfortunately. But Ryan comes around clear first, Seb's still in 2nd. And unfortunately for Sam, he's only made up 1 place at the start. Ideally, you want to make up as many places as possible at the start, but he's made 2 places, sorry. Someone straggling at the back there. But we see Ryan's pretty clear out front now, Seb's chasing him down. And yeah, they're getting on. But we've got Sam trying to make places up here. We've got Ben Chick and Shane Lucas towards the back there. But let's see how they come round. Sam made any moves? No. He's on the back of Sebastiano. Sebastiano's quick, so everybody in this A final is. So it's going to be hard to make up those places. Ryan's made some progress out front. Seb's being challenged from behind but holding off well. And yeah, Neil there in the orange. Sam's still on Sebastiano's tail. Going to make any move down into the hairpin. We'll have a look as they come back round the chicane. See Ryan's really stretching his legs there now. Nope, Sam's still on Sebastiano's tail, who's on Neil's tail. And see if they can make any moves. Sam making a move up the top. They're coming down the hill side by side. Looks like Sam might have the inside. Oh, we're going to watch Ryan go around the start finish line with his big lead. See, yep, Sam's made it past Sebastiano. Just Neil ahead now to overtake for Sam. So looks like Ryan's clear out front. So Ryan's looking good for a perfect day at 52 points. He's got the fastest lap going into this. Had the pole position. So definitely 51 points. And his fastest lap before this was a 24.77. It'll take something really special to beat that. But it's just a case of if Sam can get up to the position needed. He's past Neil now, so he's making progress. Like I said, I believe it was 4th he needed to get to, so he's currently 6th. Not sure who that is ahead of him, but he's got a bit of a gap to make up. Ryan's definitely checked out front now. Look, Seb's had to defend. So you're always a bit slower when you're defending, but he's holding on well. Ben Frankham's joined that fight for 2nd. Sam's right on the tail now of 5th. So let's see if he can get through. Still on the tail. They've all caught up to 5th there, and O'Neill and Sebastiano right behind Sam as well. Going to send it up the inside. Looks like he's making a move. We're going to watch Ryan sail around nice and easy. Look. And there's Seb still holding 2nd. Yep, Sam's through, so he's into 5th now. 1 or 2 more places and he'll manage to take the championship. So it's getting tight. He's running out of time, and in front of him is Ben Frankham, who has previously won the junior championship, and he's made it all the way up to the mid-20s despite only having competed in 3 rounds before this. So he's finishing in the A finals a lot as well. But he is challenging 3rd there. So obviously when you're battling, you're going to be a lot slower. And you lose a bit of time to the guy in front. Yeah, Ryan's really checked out now, hasn't he? Sam's making progress on the guys ahead. He's coming towards the end of the race now, though. He's running out of laps to make those moves. Round comes Ryan. There's the checkered flag, so Ryan's taking the win. Seb takes the 2nd. Well done. And then Sam, not quite enough. So he's come home in 5th there. And that meant that Ryan took the championship by 1 point.
Heavy now. Okay, which moves us on to the Masters champion. With, got to get my phone out again in a minute. I believe 284 points over won the championship. So did very well in the main championship as well. But taking the Masters championship trophy and really good racing all year, Mr. Neil Durrant. Come on down.
Fastest all get. Just so you know.
Right then. And then
Not demanding at all.
we have. We're going to do just 6th place mention because it was really close. So 6th place actually just missing out this year, but went to Seb Miller. So well done, Seb.
And Seb.
Okay, right then. 5th place for the overall karting championship this year. 273 points. You see how close it was. 273 points went to Ben Chick. Neil, if you want to stay this side, because we're going to do pictures and that over there. Told me you weren't shy.
Yeah, bottom about.
Yeah.
Right, there we go. Cool, hang around over here.
That is his picture.
Yeah.
Back of his head.
Okay, so 4th place with 277 points. Goes to Billy.
Billy.
Still haven't worked out which corner to name Cockle Corner.
What, the first one? All of them. Every one of them.
This one.
This one, that
This
one.
one. Yeah.
Just name them all.
There we go.
Which one hasn't been destroyed? He's still got the point.
Yeah.
Okay, someone might need some extra hands. 284 points. Neil Durrant for 3rd. That goes under there.
No, that won't go there. Take a better picture now. Oh. Oh.
We got. He's coming through. Here he comes.
Wake it up.
Such a gracious winner, isn't he?
We'll just give Louis his trophy quickly.
Go on,
Louis,
Louis.
well done, sir. Come and get your prize. Big round of applause again. You get 2 rounds of applause. Which brings us to 1st and 2nd in the overall championship. Which was a 294 versus a 295.
Oh.
Just have a fight. Fight.
So, in 2nd place with 294 points, which is why it took us so long to check everything again and again and again. In 2nd place, Sam Slater.
Oh.
Which means Luke Winston. Should I shake this up?
Yeah, shake it.
Yeah.
Really, give it some beams.
So
You can't drink it, so you may as well spill it everywhere.
Congratulations, Ryan. 295 points.
All right.
Woo!
That's going to sing.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
Fastest lap, can you win me the prize? On behalf of me and everyone, it's been great again this year. So thank you very much, and we will see you next year. Drive safely, and obviously we've got other events running throughout the year. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Okay guys, that does it for this video. I will put up a recap of the season video at some point soon, I am sure, as well. Thank you very much for following this season along with me, and have a great day. Do all the like, subscribe, sharing, all that good stuff. Thank you very much guys. See you later.